Are reissues actually just having a negative impact on the kit scene? That's the question I want to pose to you today. Hello and welcome back to 3 Things with Cult Kits. I'm your host Phil Dels. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's period. Now, where else to start but the World Cup, and we have just had a huge bunch of leaks for Nike's kits at the tournament. Shout out to our friends at Fruity Headlines for these images. And there's tons to go through, more than we can fit in for today's video, but I want to highlight one particular kit, and it's looking like once again France have one of the best kits at a major tournament. Just look at this away kit, inspired by the Statue of Liberty. I love this story, I love this idea, and it's superbly executed by Nike. Look at those applications as well, the copper coloured applications. It's just a slam dunk all round. And I can't wait to see this on the pitch and to see some of these other Nike kits, because it does look like a pretty good collection at first glance. On the not so good end of the spectrum, Adidas and Juventus have released a pre-match shirt celebrating Juventus Del Piero. And you can see the thinking here, you can see what they're trying to do, this kind of Azeta style design. But I don't know, someone mentioned that it looks a bit like the head from Art Attack, and I can't unsee that now. I get it, it's a pre-match shirt, it's a place to do this kind of thing, but it feels a bit cheap, it feels a bit of a throwaway design. And finally, I want to talk about reissues. We saw a lot of reissues in 2025, we talked a lot about it then, and 2026 is starting in exactly the same fashion. Newcastle have just teased their new collection. Are reissues actually just having a negative impact on the kit scene? That's the question I want to pose to you today. Let us know in the comments what you think, because on the one hand you could say that yes, these reissues are actually giving people a chance to own kits that they never could have owned in the first place, and particularly some of the training wear items, which are very hard to find on the secondary market, can be made available. But on the flip side, the price of these collections are very expensive, and also they look very similar, if not identical to the original, which does kind of throw the whole collecting scene into a bit of a confusing mess. If you're trying to pick up an original, you've got to sift through all these reissues which look very similar. And ultimately, I think we have gone too far now. I get it, I understand why we're seeing them. Of course, it's commercially driven most of all. But I do think we're stuck in a rut here. We're seeing far too much, far too often. That's my thoughts. I'd love to know what you think. Are you pro reissues? Are you anti reissues? Do you fall somewhere in between? And what are your reasons for that? Let us know in the comments. But that's 3 Things with Cult Kits. See you again very soon for another roundup of the latest kit news.